What's up, guys? Welcome to today's YouTube video. We're in the beautiful Gilbert, Arizona on Val Vista and Elliott, so kind of East Gilbert. Really good area. I have several houses within the 2-mile radius here. A couple of them are projects, and then I have a couple of rentals here as well. But recently filmed here less than 3 weeks ago. This is in the process of getting refinanced into traditional financing and making it a rental property. So I already actually have it pre-leased. The refinance on this is not a cash out refinance. It's just a straight rate and term refinance from my hard money loan, because when I bought this house, I originally planned on flipping it. So I got hard money to close on it. Quickly after that, I realized I really want to hold this in my portfolio, because at the end of the day, trying to build my rental portfolios in my, it's more important to me than flipping a ton of houses. So when I can cherry pick these ones in really good areas that will cash flow, I try to hold on to them. And this one, there's just a lot of things that check the boxes. Previous owner, I met him, super nice guy. You can tell he took care of it. He didn't really let a lot of deferred maintenance go. Was pretty much rent ready. I probably could have rented this out without even painting it, but I did spend about $5 to $6K getting it to this state. Very basic stuff: paint, carpet, fixtures, got a new fridge in here, got a dishwasher in here, but pretty much everything else was left. I decided to just leave the kitchen as is, and got it pre-leased already to some tenants that were at a townhome down the street. They've been talking to me for the last 6 months about trying to get something a little bit bigger. They liked me as a landlord, so they didn't want to move away, but they did need something bigger. They were in like a little small 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom townhome, and this came up. Their lease is literally up at the end of this month, so it worked out perfect to move them in here. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,100 square feet, super simple entry-level home in Gilbert, Arizona. No back neighbors, which I think they really liked as well. The HVAC is 2021, so it's less than 5 years old. The roof, unsure of, but I don't see any active leaks. So quick look backyard, very simple, low maintenance. Like I said, like this is the pretty much definition of a perfect rental house. Yeah, you can show them the park. Honestly, I don't even know what's really back here. I know you got walking trails. I mean, this is a really, really good area. The only downside is it does have power lines. I don't really care if there's power lines within 100 feet of my house, but some people probably do. Nonetheless, $2,225 a month is what I rented this house at. Yeah, let's just walk through it. I mean, you guys saw this a couple weeks ago. So there's no closet in here, but it's a 3rd bedroom. It has a door. We could build a closet out if we really wanted to. We refinished the tubs so they're nice and clean for the new tenants. Got new valves in here so they don't leak. Spent the extra money on nicer valves so I don't have issues, because it is a rental property. I don't want anything coming up 1-2 years down the road. I just want this as smooth as possible, the minimum amount of repairs I can possibly do. And that is like the full tour. This is the primary. You do have a little bit of taller ceilings in here. It does have a 2-car garage, which is really nice as well, but very excited to add this to my portfolio. I guess I can break down a little bit. Where's the best lighting? Probably back in here. I can break down a little bit of the number. As you guys probably know, that I'm somewhat familiar with the current market right now. Like, rates are in the 7% for investment properties. So it makes it really, really hard to cash flow, because purchase prices are still pretty high. Interest rates are really high. Rent rates haven't increased too much. So this specific one, I had a hard money, man, it was over maybe $2,300 a month. And then I ended up talking to my preferred lender, doing a DSCR loan, which is a debt service coverage ratio loan, 7% rate on that. I am putting on top of the money that I already have down, which was I think 10% down on this specific property. I'm putting another, man, what am I putting? I'm bringing another $80,000 to close. So I'm just, basically what I did on this, I worked it backwards. I was like, I can rent this house for $2,200 a month, and it will increase over time. I want to cash flow immediately. I don't want to have a $100 to $200 cash flow a month. I have a couple of those properties that I bought in the last couple of years, and I just don't like cash flowing that minimal, because if something goes wrong, it eats away at so many months of cash flow. So I wanted at least $400 or $500 a month of cash flow. So I worked it backwards. I was like, what is my loan amount? What's the loan amount going to be if I want to cash flow $500-600, which puts me at about $200,000 financing. It got appraised at $395,000 a couple days ago. I bought this house for $305,000. And I do believe that appraised value in this current condition is probably what I could sell it for. So basically, I have about 50% equity in this house with a $200,000 loan that I'm currently refinancing out of or into, which puts my payments, I believe, like $1,575 a month. To be safe, $1,600 a month. That's including principal, taxes, insurance, interest, and HOA dues. And then I'm renting it for $2,225 a month. So my cash flow, happy with. Small loan amount. It's going to be one that I'm probably eventually going to pay off a little bit early. I don't plan on refinancing down the road. This is one that I don't know if I'm going to refinance any of my houses. We'll see what the rates do. But this is definitely going to be one that I'm going to work on paying off before the 30 years, just in like chunks and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of the breakdown on this specific rental. I'm cash flowing on it because I basically am forcing cash flow. Even I got a great deal on the property at $305,000. I still have to put money down in order for me to cash flow the amount that I wanted to. 5 years ago, I mean, I would have 2-3x my cash flow with less money down, but that's just kind of the state that we're in right now with the way rates are. And it is what it is. I ran the numbers. I'm comfortable with the numbers at 7%. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Hopefully this was a helpful video, and I'll see you guys soon.